out there. Spread a little aloha around the world. At breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Poncho Man. Welcome, everybody. Breakfast with Bob, our Nice World Championship edition. My name is Bob Babbitt. We're brought to you by HOKA Fly Human Fly, Master Spas, Precision Fuel and Hydration, Deboer Wetsuits, Outrigger Kona Resort and Spa, stay longer, save more. And of course, our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, Mr. Casper Stornes, is a one-time Olympian who's coming off a phenomenal podium performance at the European Ironman Championship at Frankfurt. Casper, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, training has been good, and everything is en route to a good race, I hope, in Nice.
Well, let's talk about Frankfurt, because that when you talk about the field that was there between Magnus Ditlev and Kristian Blummenfelt and Gustav Iden and Rudy von Berg, Bakkegaard, Jonas. Everybody.
Yeah. Everybody was basically there without Sam.
So you go into a race like that and you end up on the podium, and I mean, Kristian wins, Kristian gets second, Kristian Høgenhaug gets second, you get third, Gustav fourth. So basically, Kristian Høgenhaug isn't there. Again, the Norwegians sweep the world championship field. How did that day play out for you?
It was the swim was kind of okay there. Yeah. Then we had a small break between the Kristian and the others. So Kristian Høgenhaug actually got me up to the group, since out of transition my bottle cage broke. So I needed to stop, and then I needed to get back again. So I lost some time there, but then he pulled me up to the group again, and then he just went from there on, and I didn't saw him. So I maybe miscalculated a bit there, but I didn't want to go too early either. So after the first lap on a bike, I saw Kristian and I'm coming up again, and then the group was together. So then I knew it would be a run race with Kristian and Gustav. Magnus and Daniel had the front,
right? So
they had a small lead with 20K to go. Was limited of how much time they could get, and I knew I could run fast. So we went out in around, but after 20K on a run, I really struggled, since I hadn't had enough energy on the bike, and Kristian then went into the special needs, since that was on the side of the course. So then no one of us were talking like, should we go in? And both of us were like, just running past every lap. So we should have gone in and take the energy we had there, but we didn't. And then I needed to use some aid stations to just fuel up. And after 28K, I felt a little bit good again, but the last 3K or so, I were hammered, and so I couldn't catch Kristian Høgenhaug. But it was a good race and good learnings, especially for Nice. So
And what's cool, you were 8:57 off the bike. Gustav was 9:07, Kristian was 9:08. So you guys were pretty far back. And Kristian Høgenhaug coming off of a great race at Challenge Championship, where he went off the front and just had a great day. But so early on in the run, you felt good?
I felt quite good. So, and I felt like this is a pace I could keep to the end. But then I had just a bad period for 4K there, and then I lost contact with Kristian, and then I were running alone, and then I saw Gustav coming up from behind. So then I actually thought there that, okay, here is the podium slipping for me.
Right.
But then I took myself together and got some energy, and pushed through the end. So that was good. But as I said, it was a good learning curve for Nice. So
well, and even at the beginning of this year, you were doing WTCS Abu Dhabi. So you were still sort of balancing. Am I going for another Olympics, or was that just End of the season or beginning of the season? Just jumping in.
Yeah, I do think a little bit about LA,
Yeah.
but I do the short distance just to keep the ranking now until the Olympic Federation or the Olympic qualification starts next year. So after Kona next year, I do a decision if I go for LA or not. But for now,
Yes.
I focus on long distance. Yeah.
So at the 2021 in Tokyo, Kristian wins. Gustav gets eighth. You get 11th, I think, is the three of you guys.
Yeah.
Three Norwegians in the top 11, where a decade ago, there was no Norwegians doing it. I mean, really, you guys were just getting into it. What has happened in your country since you guys have made this mark? Are you seeing more interest in the sport?
Uh, it's not as big as other sports. It's still
Yeah,
got some people have noticed it, but yeah, it's still a small sport, I would say.
yeah.
So we are not. It's not that many guys on national team either. So it's a very small group of athletes trying to be the best. So yeah.
So when going back to when I think 2010 or so, when the commitment was made that we're going to try to make the Olympic team, we're going to win a gold medal from Norway, from our little city of Bergen. We're just thinking back to that. Were you one of those guys who loved the sport of triathlon at that point? Were you just learning? What was going through your head when this commitment was made that okay, we're going to go get a gold medal in 2020?
I remember when I came into the national team, we set this goal that in 2016 we were at least going to have one male in Rio,
Yeah.
and in Tokyo we want to have three and a medal.
Okay.
So we managed to do that, and yeah, I were lucky to get on a journey and have Gustav and Kristian and Arild, Olav, and the federation behind us. So yeah, they made it possible for us to yeah get where we came, and from there on, it's been yeah good journey.
What do you think of the Nice course? Does this suit you?
Yeah, I really like the course. So yeah, I saw it in Frankfurt. I can adapt to a flat course, but I think a hilly course like this suits me good.
Yeah.
And yeah, coming down to the promenade in Nice and have a flat run, I think that can be good.
I mean, the field's going to be amazing. Basically,
Yeah,
everybody who you race in Frankfurt is there, plus Sam. You're getting the guy who won last time, Sam Laidlow, and it's going to
yeah.
be it's going to be a crazy race. You got 8,000 feet of climbing. You've got really scary downhills. Are you one of those guys who you love those downhills, or are you one of those guys who's like, okay, just don't fall down?
Yeah, I'm thinking don't fall down, but that's more in training. So I don't
Yes.
thinking we've been here for some weeks now, and we were here in January. So I've had some good weeks in the course, and yeah, I think I know the downhills quite well here. So
Yeah.
we try to go sometimes a bit faster downhill, and then sometimes we take it a bit more easy. But yeah, I think I'm well suited for this course now. Yeah.
I think when I was talking to Gustav and Kristian, they were saying that like Gustav was coaching you and Kristian was coaching Gustav. And how are you guys rotating that now? Are you guys all just doing your own thing?
No, we make the program together.
Okay.
So yeah, before we went to Fontremena, we sat down and made a plan. So we stick to that plan. And when we came here, we done exactly what we were planned to do. So yeah, we still coach it, or we collaborate and talk with each other every day.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a good balance for us, I think.
That's obviously a really good balance. Has it been fun just now focusing on the longer distance? Because like last year in 2024, obviously you're trying to make the Olympic team and you had a lot of, WTCS races. Makes it really difficult to try to focus on long. Now you're just focusing on long. And has that been a lot more fun?
Yeah, I enjoy the lifestyle. So life is good, I would say. So yeah, life is nice. So I enjoy my lifestyle now, focusing on long distance, and yeah, I would say it's been a good yeah first time year for me in long distance. So learn a lot, and yeah, taking it with me for basically each race, especially for Ironman races. It's been Texas was a big learning curve, and then took it with me into Frankfurt. So still had some lack of experience there with like the nutrition, and we're maybe a bit too eager. So learning a lot for each race, but this time around I will try to be almost perfect. So
when you get a podium at a race like Frankfurt, that you're there, right? That's your splits across the board would win 99% of most of the races you do. People, we know Gustav and Kristian just from how well they perform. Tell me something about those guys that maybe people don't know. What makes Gustav and Kristian, what makes them tick? What makes them special?
They are really well-trained athletes. So now in training, Kristian is really pushing it on like the easy sessions, and Gustav also is also pushing it. So I learned a lot from them now, especially in this training leading up to the races, how we should do. So I think they are a big part of me performing this year also. So I feel really lucky to have them as teammates and could learn from them in this way.
So when you're standing at the finish line of Frankfurt, Kristian's right there. He just ran a 2:30 marathon. He sort of had to run 2:30. He won by 2.5 minutes, and he had to run 2:30 to catch Kristian. And then there's you're there, and here comes Gustav in fourth. What was it? Because I remember you guys sweeping the podium at an ITU race back in the day, WTS race. So here's sort of the same type of thing. That celebration at the finish must have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and I also think it was a good confirmation for everyone that now it's 8 weeks, or just over 8 weeks, or a bit more maybe, to Nice. So we have some time to really targeting our top shape and be really well prepared for that race. So then I think we all saw that it's possible to take 1, 2, and 3 in Nice. So it's something we are targeting, but of course it's going to be very difficult. It's a world championship race, and typically in every world championship something happens, and those races are really special. So it's gonna be hard, but I think we have a good shot to do it.
So after this race, do you take time off, or do you focus again for 70.3 Worlds? What happens next?
I focus on 70.3 Worlds, but I maybe plan to do World Cup in Rome 3 weeks after Nice.
Really?
Yeah, we'll see. I need to see it, but the plan is that me and Kristian will do most likely Rome. So
just basically to keep available for LA.
The ranking, basically.
Ranking. Yeah. Ranking.
So but it will be hard to get back to like running 3:30, 3:25 here, and then go to 2:50 pace on the run. So it's going to be it's going to be challenging, but that's what I really like about the sport. Also, it's challenging, and you need to challenge yourself sometimes to be the best version of yourself.
What's great is usually when you have 3 amazing athletes working together, well, steel sharpens steel, which is great. But sometimes people end up injured because they push each other too hard. It's an easy day. Someone goes off the front. The other guy chases them down. Ego gets in the way. You guys have seemed like you all seem healthy. It seems like there's a real focus on making sure we do the right recovery, that make sure that we're not overdoing it.
Yeah, I feel it's a good balance for everyone in your group. So it's like, it's not that everyone goes to the front if they see one has a tough day. Right. Then I go to the front and push, so I crack him for the next day. Yeah, it's not there. We are more like, okay, just sit on a wheel today, and then you're ready for tomorrow. And we try to like spar with each other to So it's better that we are all ready for the next day and we could push each other than one is in a bed for 3 days since he is completely cracked and need 3 days of rest. So it's I feel we are balancing good there and pushing each other in the good way, not bad way.
Not the bad way. Now, so when
Yeah.
you guys you did some training in Andorra with Cam Worth? Were you up there with those guys?
We had a half rest day, so then we were like, okay, why not just drive up to Andorra, have a swim with Cam. Hayden was also there, and then we took a run with Cam afterwards. So yeah, we wanted also to just see the place a bit more, since it's very crowded in Font-Romeu now. So we might want to change place for next year.
Yes.
So it's nice to just see the area, and also it's nice to get away from Font-Romeu. We were there for 5 weeks,
Yes.
so it's nice.
Well, and also Cam's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He likes to talk, so it's always fun to be around him.
Yeah, and also getting the chance to ride with him and see what makes that guy tick on the bike.
Yeah, we didn't ride with him. We just
you didn't get to ride with him. Oh, just
no. We had a half rest day, so we just swim and run.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was nice. We got to see the trails in Andorra and the pool. So
You're all right.
happy days.
It would be really fun to see you guys sweep in Nice. I am looking forward to seeing some great racing on the 14th.
Yeah, I hope we do it. So, but I also hope for myself that I perform really well. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it would be awesome to take 1, 2, and 3. So that would be good for us, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Casper, thank you so much for taking time and jumping in and chatting. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Great to meet you in Oceanside, and just love what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, Casper Stornes has been our guest, everybody. Hold on. We will be right back.